Did you know that the virus that causes COVID, coronavirus, it's actually written as coronavirus and not corona space virus? Because coronavirus, it's the same word. Wow. I mean, I didn't know that. Is COVID 19 going away? Or is COVID 19 ever going to go away? So, to understand that, we need to dig into what COVID 19 is and how this virus came about. So, COVID 19, coronavirus, or SARS-CoV-2 is RNA-based virus, ribonucleic acid-based virus. So it actually affects humans and birds. So and also mammals generally. In humans, it affects the respiratory organs and it's scaling from mild to lethal. So the coronavirus is RNA, which means that it can only mutate itself when it's inside a cell, which is why we have been seeing various variations, variants, or strains of COVID in the past few months. The present COVID 19 is the strain of coronavirus that was found in 1920s in chicken in North America. It was found that the coronavirus back then was actually affecting the acute respiratory system of chicken. While coronavirus has been around since a century, it was in 1960s when the first coronavirus got in contact with a human being. We can say that the path of the pandemic that's going on right now was started from 1960s when it first met a human body. So the COVID-19 was first reported in Wuhan, China in December 2019. We need to understand that COVID-19 was not created out of thin air. It was a natural process of mutation of virus, of long variations of virus that led up to this version of virus. One can say that if coronavirus has been around for so long, then why wasn't there a pandemic before this? That's a good question. So experts say that coronavirus was not causing a pandemic before because it was not contagious enough and it was not capable enough to transfer from one body to another body like it is now, which is why there's a pandemic right now. So with all that context, let's get into the main question here. Will the COVID-19 ever go away? No. And yes, it's a bit complicated than a yes or a no. The coronavirus pandemic might go away if people get vaccinated, get booster shots, and perform their healthy guidelines. With all of those steps, the virus will get less contagious as it mutates. But the coronavirus, the SARS-CoV-2, will stick around with us because scientists believe that the coronavirus will get into mutation and get way less dangerous than it is now, and it will end up like a flu. We can already see this happening since the discovery of COVID-19 in December 2019. There has been two main variants of COVID-19, Delta variant and Omicron variant. A study of severity done by US Center for Disease Control and Prevention says that as the virus mutates itself, it is going to be less severe, making less hospital admissions, causing less death, and causing less ICU admissions. But the research also found out that as the virus mutates into its new form, its ability to transfer from one host body to another host body increases, making it more transferable like a normal flu. To conclude all of this, based upon the research done by CDC and multiple labs around the world, we can say that the virus will exist, but it will not exist as the most dangerous virus.